physicality will not be there, but the talent level and excitement will. The USA's been playing a small lineup, one big and 4 guards. Alrighty, what's up, everyone? What's up? We're live for the US versus Canada basketball game. I gotta turn the volume down before I get copyrighted. This is actually the first time I've seen Canada play live here due to work, and let's do this. This is gonna be exciting. Just gonna adjust the laptop a little bit. The lighting looks downright terrible. Let's fix that for you guys as well. So far, Canada, within a minute, they scored a basket. Dylan Brooks. Pretty interesting game so far. We'll see how the Raptors guard the Americans' big men. The Raptors, or excuse me, not the Raptors. We're talking about the Canadians here. We're talking about Team Canada, but you know what? Canada's team too, regardless. We'll see how Canada guards some of the big men. Dwight Powell and Kelly Olynyk are serviceable, but they're not great. So let's see how it goes. I'm just going to fix the lighting up a little bit because I look like I got the darkest circles under my eyes here. Hold on one second, guys. I'm just going to adjust it. It looks like Mikal Bridges is bleeding from his nose or lips. Yeah, he's bleeding from his nose. Well, let's see what happened here. Oh, he got elbowed by his own teammate, Kessler Walker. All right, guys, let me fix this lighting here. Just give me 1 sec here. All right, let's see if the lighting says much better. There we go. All right, I like this. Canada 5-0 so far, guys. What's up? What's up, Canada? What's up? Let's do this, boys. Let's do this. Let's get that bronze medal. It's not bad. Look, at the end of the day, man, I know people are obviously, not where we would want to meet the Americans, but at the end of the day, look, a U.S.-Canada match, we don't get it too often. Canada's been really surprisingly really good here, so. Oh, yeah, offensive foul on Josh Hart here. So Canada's up 5-0 so far. Let's see if I can fix this a little bit better here. There we go, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me well. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to Lou Dort for the 3. Yes, Canada's up 8-0, baby. 8-0. I know it's early, guys. I know it's early in the game. But up 8-0 on the Americans, I like this, man. I like this. This is fun because we'll see how the Canadians match up against the Americans, who obviously have all of their players playing in the NBA. So it'll be a good competition. All right, so Austin Reeves gets the first basket. He's limping back. It's 2-8 for the Americans. Lou Dort for the 3. Ooh, just in and out, in and out, in and out, man. All right, Anthony Edwards is bringing it up. Gives it off to Jalen Brunson, who's guarded by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And gives it up to Kessler Walker for an easy 2. Canada's up 8-4, 7:40 to go in the first quarter. SGA bringing it up. Walker Kessler. I don't know why I keep calling him Kessler Walker. I always mix up his name. He's got 2 first names, man. It's a weird, interesting name. Anyways, Canada on the offensive. Dwight Powell goes up, gets blocked by 2 American players. Anthony Edwards is bringing it up. He's taking the deep 3. Ooh, just misses. RJ Barrett is bringing it up for Team Canada. Got the defensive rebound, and he got fouled. I'm going to Google this because I keep messing up his name so much. Kessler Walker, Kessler, whatever it is. Don't matter because Canada's winning this. They're up 8-4. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. We got 4 people in here. What's up, y'all? Where are you guys watching from? Is everyone Canadian? Some Americans are in here. Let's see. Walker Kessler, yeah. Walker Kessler. There's a Kessler. Edwards as well. Oh man, there's too many Kesslers. Walker Kessler. All right, Mikal Bridges is back in the game. Looked like he injured his nose. He's got that cleaned up a little bit. Austin Reeves has gone to the bench. Antwan is attacking the paint. Gives that off to Mikal for 3. Misses. Lou Dort with a nice defensive rebound. Gives it off to Dylan Brooks, who's bringing it up. Whoa. Dylan Brooks. What was that? Who was he trying to pass to there? Come on. Bad pass. Turns it over. And Josh Hart gets a basket on the other end. 9-6 for Team Canada. I don't know if you guys can hear me well. Hopefully the audio is decent, guys. I'm holding the mic up. It's just a little bit easier with the setup. Dylan Brooks, man, oh man. Nice three there. 12-6, Team Canada. Let's go, Team Canada. All right, Jalen Brunson, is being guarded by RJ Barrett. Oh, come on, man. That's like a Trae Young type of foul where you flop in the air when the defender's behind you and flap your arms in the air. Come on, man. These are FIBA rules. All right, Brunson. I don't know why I keep saying Bunsen. Jalen Brunson at the line makes his first free throw. Canada still up 7-12. 6:23 to go in the first quarter. Looks like a lot of American players are getting roughed up in the first quarter here. Josh Hart is getting his elbow looked at. Mikal Bridges had something with his nose. Austin Reeves was limping. He's gone to the bench. They can't handle these tough Canadians, man. All right, Jalen Brunson here. Second free throw makes it 12-8 Canada. All right, SGA bringing it up. He's been guarded by Mikal Bridges. And it looks like, yeah, he's gone right past him and goes towards the basket and misses. But Dwight Powell gets the rebound. Bad pass by Mikal Bridges. Lou Dort is attacking the basket, gives it to Dwight Powell for the big dunk. Let's go. Over Walker Kessler. Huge dunk. 14-8 Canada. Jalen Brunson doing a good job in the pick and roll. Gets the ball stripped by Dwight Powell. SGA to Lou Dort with a nice finish. Oh, what a beautiful basket, man. 16-8 Canada. Let's go, man. Let's go. Gonna wake the entire house up. I'm watching on the Pacific Coast here. It's 1:30 a.m. I don't know where you guys are watching from, but I haven't gone to sleep. So Austin Reeves for a huge three for Team USA. 16-11 Team Canada. SGA being guarded by Mikal Bridges. This is really, I mean, if you're the Americans, that was a nice basket by SGA. Goes right into the body of the big men in the Americans and makes a nice basket. If you're an American and you're watching this, this is probably the one guy you want guarding SGA. You know, SGA has obviously been one of the top players in the FIBA World Cup. Gives it up to Lou Dort for the three. Misses. Mikal Bridges with a defensive rebound. Bringing it up and gives that up to Jalen Brunson, who's been guarded by Lou Dort. With a nice basket for Jalen Brunson. 18-13 for the Canadians. Man, the offense for Team Canada is just all running through SGA. Ooh, little trip there. Gives it off to RJ Barrett at the three-point line, being guarded by Ant-Man. Step back, jump shot. Nice. RJ's got that. 20-13 for Team Canada. We got to see more Ant-Man involved in the offense for the U.S. He's been guarded by SGA, best players in the FIBA World Cup. He misses an easy, well, I wouldn't want to say easy basket. He made it a difficult shot. Gives it off. SGA bringing it up on Team Canada. Lou Dort fakes the pump three. Gives it up to SGA for the three. Oh. Dwight Powell almost with the backcourt violation there, but I guess it didn't count. Lou Dort for the three. Yes. Pass by Dylan Brooks. Let's go, Team Canada. 23-13. U.S. calls a timeout, or I think it's a TV timeout. Let's go, Team Canada. We got this, man. We got this. Oh, wow. That was a nice basket. Team Canada's playing really well here. I like this. All right. Let's see what Twitter people's got to say about Team Canada and U.S. right now. A pretty good matchup so far for Team Canada. I like the way they're moving the basketball. Also, just SGA obviously doing his thing, but also other Canadians stepping it up as well. Lou Dort, hit a couple threes. Dylan Brooks has one three. RJ Barrett hasn't really been involved, but he's hit a nice jump shot as well. So let's see here. All right, I like these team huddles, man. You always get to see what Yordi Fernandez is saying. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but All right, guys, we're back from the TV timeout, or whoever called the timeout. I believe it was Team USA. Wow, passes the lead to basket. USA 11%, Canada there as well, ranked 1 and 2 in FIBA World Cup. All right, Mikhail Bridges being guarded really tightly by one of the Canadian players. I forget his name here. I'm not very familiar with him. I don't think he plays in the NBA. Ooh, Ant-Man with a nice jump shot over Lou Dort. 15 for the US, 23 for Team Canada here. Dylan Brooks here, off to SGA. Gives it up to Kelly Olynyk at the three-point line. Gives it off to RJ Barrett, who's attacking the basket. A nice finish for RJ over Bobby Portis. Interesting that the Americans are going with Bobby Portis, a little bit more mobile big. Ooh, block shot by Kelly Olynyk. What a beautiful block shot for him. He's guarding Bobby Portis here, who gets the offensive rebound and gets a nice little mini hook shot, if you want to call it, against Kelly Olynyk. All right, RJ Barrett hands it off to Dylan Brooks, gives it up to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is getting a pick and roll from Kelly Olynyk. Takes the three, misses. Kelly gets the offensive rebound to Dort to RJ Barrett for the three. Let's go. And Steve Kerr is rolling his eyes here. I like the intensity from Team Canada, and the ball movement has been fun to watch. Ooh, nice cut by Ant. Gets fouled on a potential block by Lou Dort there. I like how Team Canada has just assembled such a beautiful roster, man. I know I haven't tweeted this out. I've been meaning to, but they've got such complementary players around SGA, obviously leading the way for Team Canada there. Lou Dort's going to the bench. And who's coming into the game here? And I really wish I familiarized myself with some of the guys on Team Canada. I don't really know the guys that are not in the NBA. I don't know the guy who just came in, but so 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. Canada's up 28, or not up 28. They've got 28 points. US has got 18. US made that free throw by Ant-Man. They're down 9, sorry, to Team Canada here. All right, Kelly Olynyk has the basketball, gets it in the post, makes the basket against Austin Reeves, and one, guys. Let's go. It's in the middle of the night. Let's pump this, man. Let's pump this. Canada 13, US 19. I love the way the Canada's playing basketball here. Just smart, high Q basketball. And obviously Kelly Olynyk being the bigger body against Austin Reeves gets a nice basket and one. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. Canada's up 11 already. And Kelly Olynyk makes the basket. Canada's got 31. US has got 19. Canada's already up 12 in the first quarter with 2 minutes to go. And Tyrese Halliburton being guarded very tightly here. Bobby Portis thinks about the three, passes it off to Mikhail. Mikhail back to Bobby for the nice little mini alley hoop minus the dunk here. Mini alley layup, if you want to call it. All right, Dylan Brooks has the basketball, is driving to the basket. Thought about it, gives it to Kelly Olynyk at the three-point line. Kelly's looking for him. He doesn't know what to do. Dribbling, gives it off to another player for the three. Yes. Canada's just hitting all sorts of three. Bobby Portis wide open three and misses. Kelly Olynyk with a defensive rebound. Interesting rotation for Team Canada. They've taken out RJ Barrett. They've taken out Lou Dort. They've kept Dylan Brooks in there. Offensive foul for Team Canada. Turns the ball over. Canada's up 13 already in the first quarter. Canada has 13. US. Oh, sorry. I don't know how I did not know this, guys. That's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I don't watch a lot of, unfortunately, just haven't seen him play a lot. I wasn't familiar with how he looks like even. Kind of a shame, but. Oh, bad foul for Team Canada here. Bad foul. Austin Reeves is going to the free throw line here. Mikhail Bridges goes to the bench, and they've got his teammate in the game. I don't know why I'm forgetting his teammate's name at the moment, but Cam Johnson, that's who it was. I don't need to look that up. Cam Johnson is in the game for Team USA. Canada's up 12. Austin Reeves about to shoot his second free throw and makes it USA 23, Canada 34, excuse me, and about a minute to go in the first quarter. Nikhil Alexander-Walker has it, brings it up. Is passing. It looks like they're drawing a lot of attention towards him. I like the player movement to off-ball movement for Team Canada here. Kelly Olynyk passes it. Block shot. Just not good basketball. You see there a huge drop-off as soon as SGA goes to the bench and other guys as well. Austin Reeves nearly turns it over. Gives it up to Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese, it looks like he's going to hesitate. Thought about it. Gives it off to Cam Johnson, who looks like he's about to shoot it. Doesn't shoot it. Gives it off to Bobby Portis, who pump fakes and takes a little jump shot close to the basket and makes it. 2 points for the Americans, 25 for the Americans, and 34 for Team Canada. Last possession of the first quarter here. Nikhil Alexander-Walker has the basketball here, and just a huge drop-off for Team Canada. Obviously, they have a good amount of NBA players, but not a lot on the bench. And it seems like that's hurting them a little bit here. Nikhil Alexander, step back three. We really needed that. Canada's offense just went dry as soon as SG and Lou Dort and RJ Barrett went to the bench. I feel like they should really give RJ Barrett the opportunity, man. I know he's not, he's no SGA by any means, but he's an isolation player that can get his own. You know what? Give him some opportunity with SGA on the bench as well. And I feel like the Canadians at all times need to keep at least two of Dylan Brooks, Lou Dort, SGA, and RJ Barrett. Maybe rotate, because Dylan Brooks and Lou Dort are known as defensive guys. Not to say SGA and RJ Barrett aren't, but maybe have one offense, one guy on there for offense, one guy for defense, while the other two take a breather on the bench. So, first quarter is over. Canada's doing a really good job of moving the ball. I like what they're doing in terms of shooting the ball as well. The offense seemed to really drop as soon as Shea Gilgeous-Alexander went to the bench, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from Team Canada. US made a little bit of a comeback here, but yeah, they're just, I don't know. I feel like the rotations could be a little bit better here. And of course, later in today, we've got Germany facing Serbia at 5:40. I won't be awake for that, but I really want to live stream this one, guys. I haven't gotten, unfortunately, the chance to see Team Canada live with the FIBA World Cup, and when we're working mornings, they had their 5:30, 6 a.m. games. That's when I was at work. And then when I was working night shifts, they had those 1:30, whatever, 2 o'clock games, some random times. They're obviously done playing in Asia. It's a little bit different, right? So, really great start for Team Canada. Is up 34-25. Ball's moving, shots are falling. Looks good with the U.S. starting to play defense. Find out after those words from our sponsors. Just having a quick look on Twitter and seeing what people have to say here. All right. I like FIBA, man. Just short commercials, no BS. Just get straight to the point. Get straight to playing basketball. I like this. I wish the NBA was like this, but I get it. They need their ad revenues as well, right? So, all right, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander back in the game. We really need him back in there. Him and his cousin, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, both on the court for Team Canada. And now they got Zach Edey. Interesting. In for Team Canada. It doesn't seem like they really need him, but again, maybe for the defense, maybe a little bit more shot blocking in the paint. Team US makes another three. They're down only 6 points to Team Canada now. 28 for the US, 34 for Team Canada. Kelly Olynyk drives to the basket, kicks it out, pump fakes from the three, comes in, takes a little jump shot just inside the 3-point line, makes a nice little jump shot there. Steve Kerr visibly frustrated here, clapping his hands. Tyrese just looks very hesitant. Ooh, finds Bobby Portis with a nice pass. Bobby Portis has really come in, man, for Team US and just brought in so much energy. SGA getting doubled here. Zach Edey. Come on. Kelly Olynyk with a bad pass for Zach Edey. Turns it over a little bit outside his height there. Misses. Zach Edey with a nice defensive rebound. Shea Gilgeous Alexander bringing it up to Kelly Olynyk. Offensive foul. Come on. That was a weak call. Come on, referee. That was a weak call. Bobby Portis just has been a game changer, man. He's been a huge game changer for Team US ever since he's come in. Just huge energy change. You can feel it as well. The Americans are playing so much better. Also, just going to adjust this. My old ass is, my back's hurting just sitting upright. I'm going to lean up against this a little bit. Oh, man. Come on, man. Come on. The referees are just taking over the game now. This is some BS. Calling some bogus fouls on Team Canada here. Interesting rotation, though. I like, I mean, obviously, Kelly Olynyk is an interesting player. You obviously need him. He can hit his jump shots and his threes as well. But they've got both Kelly Olynyk and Zach Edey now. They got Dylan Brooks subbing in for Kelly Olynyk. And I hope they bring RJ Barrett back soon as well. They can definitely use his offense and Lou Dort's defense as well. So, all right, Austin Reeves, pick and roll with Bobby Portis. Oh, come on. Another foul call for Team Canada, man. That was actually a call, though. I'm not going to lie, guys. That was actually a call in SGA who just came up behind Austin Reeves. Clipped him a little bit. Oh, man. Just some bad calls right now. But this was... Man, come on. I thought the NBA was getting rid of these type of calls. I don't understand where you jump into the air and you jump back into your defender and that's a foul call. These are some of the bogus calls, man, I tell you guys. All right, so Nickeil Alexander-Walker has the basketball, bringing it up. Double team, a lot of double teams. Tyrese Haliburton, kickball. He was looking to pass it off to SGA here. And Yuri Fernandez visibly upset with the referee, and I don't blame him one bit. There's some very interesting calls favoring the U.S. Dylan Brooks looking to attack the basket, looking to create some space, just throws it up at the basket and misses a really poor shot selection here. It's got to be a little bit smarter about that. Josh Hart accelerates and attacks the basket, makes a nice layup. U.S. is down only 1, 35 USA, Canada 36, 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. A lot of double team from Team USA there. Bobby Portis coming out, double teaming Shea Gilgeous Alexander, who has nowhere to go, gives it up. Three-pointer, no good. Oh, Zach Edey, almost an offensive rebound, goes to the American defenders. Tyrese Haliburton directing traffic, gives it up to Cam Johnson for the three. No. And now Steve Kerr looks all fired up. Team Canada calls timeout. Canada is down to Canada 36, USA 38. Canada really needs to bring in guys like RJ Barrett back, man. This is a third place. Come on, I know, guys. People aren't excited for this one as much as, previous matches because, you know where Canada's already going to finish. They've already qualified for the Olympics. But I want RJ Barrett back in the game. He's been sitting on the bench for nearly 7 minutes now. You got to get him back in the game. Not a good end to the first quarter, but not also a great start to the second quarter for Team Canada as well. So, I didn't realize how much energy this commentary stuff takes, man. I don't know how real NBA commentators do it. Seems like my voice is already losing a little bit. I'm losing my voice a little bit here. This also doesn't help. It's 1:30 at nighttime, I guess. It's been a long day for me, man. I hope you guys are doing well. It's going to be exciting. Toronto Raptors, and look, man, I don't get to talk about the Toronto Raptors because these commercials are so short at FIBA. They're already back in action. Quick timeout. Lou Dort looks like he's coming back into the game. RJ Barrett is coming back. They need to put their best players on the court. Maybe bring in someone like a Dwight Powell. I don't really like Zach Edey being there. He's not very mobile. I like his presence or his physical presence at the very least, but I don't know. I just don't think he moves well enough, to be having him on the floor at the moment. So, but Bobby Portis has been huge, massive for the U.S. He's already got 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and he didn't start. He's coming off the bench. All right, Dylan Brooks. The Americans are cheeky, man. Here they're playing full court press. They're double teaming SGA. Dylan Brooks has the ball, gives it back to Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Takes a nice little jump shot. Oof, should have made that. Just rims out. Dwight Powell tries to get it. Josh Hart with a defensive rebound. He's looking around. Gives it to Bobby Portis. Foul on Lou Dort. Come on, who's supposed to be guarding Bobby Portis there, man? Who's supposed to be guarding Bobby Portis there? Dwight Powell's going to get in the paint and guard Bobby Portis, man. That's the type of player you want on Bobby Portis. A mobile one that moves well, and yeah. Bobby Portis has been a game changer for US, man. I've watched him for many years on the Bucks too, and he really brings that energy, man. He really brings that energy. I like it. All right, makes his second free throw as well. Team USA up 4 against Team Canada here. Team USA playing really good defense at the moment. They're double teaming every Canadian player that brings the ball up. Lou Dort, a wild shot. Had an open reverse layup, just absolutely threw the ball up. Josh, oh, thank God they didn't call a foul, man. I thought they called a foul on Team Canada. These whistles are just blowing for no reason, but turnover by Josh Hart, who was attacking Dwight Powell in the paint, ran and then just lost control of the basketball. Turnover for Team USA. Lou Dort has the ball, just not enough good ball movement for the Team Canada here. Dylan Brooks dribbles, takes a step back 3. Yes, I love it. We needed that. Our offense was so stagnant, man. Let's go. Man, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect any like American fans that may be watching this, but it just seems like these guys don't really complement each other's games. They got like some all-star players, and then they just threw some random ass role players together. Yeah, Tyrese for the 3 misses. Canada down only 1. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander attacks the basket and 1. Let's go against Cam Johnson. Canada's up 1 all of a sudden. 41-40 for Team USA. 41 for Canada, 40 for the US Americans. And then Shea Gilgeous is going to the basket. Not going to the basket, excuse me. Going to the free throw line for the and 1. He's going to attempt 1 free throw here. And he makes it. Canada's up 2 points, and looks like the Americans are quick to call a timeout. Yeah, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 5 points, 4 assists. He's been doing a good job of moving the ball. Ant-Man is back in the game. Josh Hart is going to the bench. Cam Johnson's going to the bench. Austin Reeves going to the bench. Bobby Portis, who brought in a lot of good energy for them, is going to the bench. They got Jalen Brunson back in the game. They also got Walker Kessler back in the game. I don't necessarily think this is the game for him, but let's see. Jalen Brunson passes it off to Ant-Man, who's being guarded by Dwight Powell. Almost a double team by Dylan Brooks there. Gets the ball passed to Tyrese, who misses the 3. I'm surprised they got Dwight Powell guarding at the 3-point line. You need to get him in there, man. Walker Kessler's a big dude. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander takes the screen for Dwight Powell. Woo! Almost double dribbled. Wow. Man, SGU is going to have a season. Pump fakes and then gets a little nice floater off one leg. Makes the basket. 44 Canada, 40 for Team USA. As that Mikal Bridges comes back with a nice little jump shot there. Makes a basket here. Team USA down 2 points, 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. And who is that? RJ Barrett missing. For Team Canada, Jalen Brunson looking to attack the basket. Misses. Ooh. Walker Kessler tries to get the rebound, loses it out of bounds. Team Canada basketball. So Mikal Bridges lost. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander made a nice little jump shot there for Team USA. They're just showing the replay there. Dwight Powell hands it off to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, takes a little jump shot, misses. Tyrese with the defensive rebound. Ant-Man in transition. Ooh, throws it to Jalen Brunson, but a little bit too far. And it's out of bounds. Team Canada basketball going the other way. 4:59, to go in the second quarter. Dylan Brooks bringing the ball up. Why are they double teaming him? Lou Dort has the ball, takes the jump shot, no pump fakes, gives it to RJ Barrett for the 3, misses. Tyrese with another defensive rebound. He's bringing it up, gives it up to Jalen Brunson, who's being guarded by Lou Dort here. He's looking around, trying to make a decision. He's hesitant, looking past the basketball. Does to Mikal Bridges, who takes a jump shot, guarded by Dwight Powell, and makes a nice jump shot over him. The Americans, they've got to get Ant-Man and Mikal Bridges really going and maybe a little bit more focus on those two guys who seem to be, obviously Ant-Man has been killing it, but Mikal Bridges seems like his game. Dylan Brooks, nice little basket for Team Canada here. Canada's up 2 again, guarding Jalen Brunson on the defensive side is Dylan Brooks. Now you got Mikal, oh no, sorry, that's Tyrese Halliburton, excuse me. Goes for a little jump shot. And Walker Kessler got the rebound. Dwight Powell comes in, strips the ball, and steals Team USA basketball. Oh, nice little basket by Dylan Brooks there. They're showing the defensive, or they're showing the replay, sorry. And he just goes towards Walker Kessler. All right, Ant-Man attacking Dwight Powell. Nice little floater, makes it. That's buckets every day for Dwight Powell, or excuse me, for Anthony Edwards. Nice little basket there. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander brings it up, guarded by Mikal, takes a little jump shot, misses. Dylan Brooks gets the rebound. Nice tip by Dwight Powell, gives it off to Lou Dort. He's giving it up to Dwight Powell, back to Dylan Brooks, sets the screen. Dylan Brooks is looking to make decision. Come on, man. Dylan Brooks, man, he just takes a wild jump shot when he had Lou Dort wide open for a 3 on his right-hand side. Wide open, literally. And he's guarding Ant-Man, and Ant-Man kind of just flails, and it's a foul on Dylan Brooks here. He's going to be a little bit smarter on the offensive side, Dylan Brooks, that is. Canada and U.S. tied at 46, 3:13 to go in the second quarter. They're showing Carmelo Anthony, Nuggets legend, in the stands. And Ant-Man talking about Anthony. You got Ant-Man missing the free throw. His first free throw is a miss. Attempting a second free throw, and it is good. Alrighty, and there's a little bit of a break here, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This has been a fun, competitive matchup, and honestly, that's what I was hoping for. The last thing I wanted for this was to be a blowout for Team USA. Not to say Canada can't blow them out, but it just is very unlikely that Canada would. I mean, Americans, regardless of, whatever happens and what's happened at the tournament as well, are a really good team. And they're showing Sue Bird in the crowd as well. U.S. is up 1, guys. 3:13 to go in the second quarter. Canada's got 46. Canada got off to a really nice start. Really aggressive start in the first quarter. A lot of nice passes by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. A lot of nice makes, nice 3-point shots made by Dylan Brooks, Lou Dort, and also RJ Baird as well in the first quarter, which led the Americans to get off to, or excuse me, the Canadians to get to a big lead. But the Americans did climb back. They really amped it up defensively. Bobby Portis just comes in, has great energy for the Americans, brings in a lot of energy, gets those dirty plays and gets those rebounds. Is playing pretty good defensively as well. And for Team Canada, they really just slowed down as soon as Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort, RJ Baird all went to the bench at the end of the first quarter. And that's where their offense got stagnant. That's where their defense dropped off a little bit. And anytime it seems like any Canadian player is trying to bring it up, you got full court press by the Americans. So interesting strategy here. Let's see if it pays off. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander guarded by Ant-Man. Screen set by Dylan Brooks. Now Mikal Bridges is guarding Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Dylan Brooks has the ball. I don't know what he's trying to do with it. Oh, come on, man. Dylan Brooks is just driving me nuts there. Pump fakes. He could have easily passed it to Dwight Powell there. He did shoot the ball, and thankfully the referee called a foul because it did look like a little bit of a foul. I get to see the replay here, but Walker Kessler just really struggling because he's trying to block a lot of shots. Yeah, that's a foul. He got him on the hand there for Dylan Brooks. That's a foul. Americans in disbelief. Steve Kerr can't believe it. Dylan Brooks makes his first free throw. It is tied at 47-47 for Team Canada and USA. 2:51 to go in the second quarter. Again, this is a matchup for the bronze medal third place. May not mean a lot to a lot of people, but they're showing a lot of former basketball. Luis Scola, former Raptor, is there. You got Marc Gasol in the crowd as well. Jalen Brunson has the ball, guarded by Lou. What? They call a foul on. Man, these referees are sus today. I'm not even. I'm not even trying to play favoritism, guys. Seriously, some of these foul calls. What? That was after the. Come on, that was after the play. So I don't know if they're calling it on Lou Dort or Dwight Powell, but it seems like he got hacked after he shot the basketball, fell to the ground, and won. Jalen Brunson heading to the free throw line. Makes the free throw. Team USA is up 2 on the Canadians, 50 for Americans, 48 for the Canadians, 2:42 to go in the second quarter. Lou Dort is heading to the bench. That's his third foul already. That's just insane. Wow. They've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who nearly throws it away as the Americans on. Of course, RJ Barrett just throws it away. Full court press. Oh, that was a bad pass. But Walker Kessler just comes in, gets the offensive putback. Nice basket for the Americans. And just it seems like Team Canada is just not able to handle full court press at the moment. Walker Kessler foul on SGA, who's going to head to the free throw line. Man, I can't imagine what Team Canada would have looked like with Jamal Murray on here as well, because with all due respect to the other players as well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is really carrying the offense for the Canadians here. And having a secondary scorer like Jamal would have been so nice to have. But hopefully he plays in the Olympics. Hopefully, even someone like an Andrew Biggin plays, although he's made some weird comments in the past. But SGA first free throw is good. Team Canada is down 3 points to the Americans, who have 52. Canada has 49. 2:20 to go in the second quarter. Takes his second free throw, makes it. Canada is down only 2 points to the Americans. And looks like they're coming back. Mikal Bridges has it. It's guarded by RJ Barrett. To Ant-Man, who's very just unbelievably quick off his feet, man. Just gets to the basket so quickly. He needs to be a little bit more assertive when he gets the ball, I feel like, for the Americans. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, seeing a lot of defense from the Americans. Wow. The creativity from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who gets away from 2 good defenders in Mikal and Ant-Man, and then attacks a basket. And the Americans have Bobby Portis back in the game as well. Missed their RJ Barrett rebound. Oh, man, come on. That was one of the ugliest Euro steps I've ever seen. Come on, RJ. What are you doing, man? Austin Reeves comes back for the Americans. Pump fakes, misses. Looking for the foul call. Doesn't get it. SGA on the other end. In transition, gives it to RJ Barrett for the not wide open 3. Good contest by the Americans. Get the offensive rebound. Nice hustle plays for the Canadians here. SGA being guarded. Dylan Brooks wide open 3. Bang! Bang! Huge threes for Dylan Brooks this game, man. He's been big for the Canadians, I tell you. The Canucks. He's been huge for the Canucks. Jalen Brunson just so creative with how he gets to the basket. Misses an easy layup. And Dylan Brooks nearly turned the ball over. Finally got into SGA. Here he's guarded by Austin Reeves. And foul call again against Austin Reeves. Canada is up 1 against the Americans, man. I tell you, for the people that didn't tune into this game because it's just, bronze medal, it's a third place matchup. I know it doesn't hold as much value when it's, you already know you're only playing for a bronze medal. And both teams obviously made the Olympics, but man, this is going to be one fun ending to this matchup, I tell you. Dylan Brooks here has the ball, no hesitation, takes the 3, makes it. Dylan Brooks makes the 3. Whew, he has been on fire for Team Canada. I believe he's made 4 threes already. Just didn't even hesitate. Got the ball from Dwight Powell, handoff, takes the 3. Dwight Powell guarding Jalen Brunson, who hands it off to Mikal Bridges, attacks the basket, has the ball stripped, and still Team USA basketball. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 23.7 seconds left in the second quarter. Canada is up 4 points against the Americans. Americano. Man, who would have predicted this, guys? I love this. I love that Team Canada is playing as well as they are. Jalen Brunson inbounds it to Mikal Bridges, is guarded by Dwight Powell. Doesn't know where to go. Gives it off to Jalen Brunson. Is attacking the basket against Dylan Brooks. Puts his hands up. Jalen Brunson still makes the basket. All right, 10 seconds to go. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander bring it up. Canada's up 2 points. Looks like it's going to be the last play of the second quarter. He's seeing double teams. Works around it. Gives it up to Nikhil Alexander-Walker, who misses the 3. We could have used that, but that's okay. Canada's up 2 points, guys, 58-56 against the Americans. 2 quarters have ended. It's halftime. I'm really impressed by what I've seen from Team Canada. A great second quarter for Team Canada. They really bounced back from that ugly, ugly start to the second quarter. They look much better. And, man, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is just giving it his all. So far, 62% from the field for the Americans. You obviously want to play a little bit better defense, but I feel like with Team Canada, their defense really drops as soon as the bench comes in. No disrespect to them. I think they just need a little bit more depth in terms of having, NBA players, hopefully by the Olympics, come in and maybe come off the bench, because then the drop-off isn't as massive, right? And Canada has a lot of good basketball players too. Like, for those who may not be Canadian, and they may not recognize that, Canada actually has a lot of good players that are up and coming. They got Shaden Sharp. They can use Benedict Mathurin off the bench next Olympics as well. And, depending on just, hopefully, Jamal Murray's healthy and he plays for Team Canada, then all of a sudden you push one of the starters off the bench, which just gives you that much more depth. I think where Canada really struggles is they really need a quality big man. I really like Zach Edey, this is nothing against him. They just need a little bit of I don't want to say a big center, because he is a big center, a more 6'11", 7-foot center that's a little bit physically stronger and is a little bit more mobile. Zach Edey is your traditional, classic 2000 center who's very big, but is very also big as in like huge. He needs to cut down his weight a little bit. He's not very mobile on his feet as well, and he's not that switchable, which makes it hard to play him in today's NBA and even in FIBA tournaments as well. So far, guys, amazing start for Team Canada. For those who may have missed this live stream, in the first quarter, the Canadians just came off firing. They shot a lot of three-point balls, also made a lot of them. Dylan Brooks made some, Lou Dort made some, RJ Barrett with some nice looks as well in the first quarter. I would like to see the Canadians use RJ a little bit more in isolation right now, and I have no problem with it. It just seems like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. He's seeing a lot of double team, and what the Americans have done right now is pretty much do full court press against regardless of whoever's bringing up the basketball. A lot of times it's been Dylan Brooks, and the Canadians have brought out the basketball, and they kind of just don't know what to do with the basket. Dylan Brooks offensively has been amazing, absolutely amazing for Team Canada. But in terms of decision making, he's had some bad decision making where he's thrown the basketball just in random places, which have caused turnovers. And then RJ Barrett, I feel like he just needs to be a little bit more assertive. He's had some weird moves offensively where he's trying this Euro step. Was all due respect to RJ, I really like him, but that was one of the ugliest Euro steps I've ever seen. Not even by NBA players, ever seen. So it's almost like his feet just gave up, and I don't know what he's trying to do. It's like when you're trying to do a Euro step for the first time, right? It's like you don't know what you're doing, so you're just taking step by step, jumping around, and that's what RJ Barrett. I know he can do the Euro step, guys. It just seemed like pretty much that's what he's trying to do there. So it's kind of funny to see RJ with the. Excuse me, guys. I'm ready to go to bed here. I'm on Pacific time here. It's 2:15. It's been a long ass busy day for me. I kind of messed up my sleep schedule yesterday so I can stay up and watch this, because I've been sleeping at 9, 10 o'clock, and I really want to watch this game, guys. Like, for anyone, regardless of how you feel about where, bronze medal, wherever it is, it's so cool to see USA and Canada face off in any sport. The two neighboring countries were rivals, whether a lot of people may, want to call it rivals or not, because Americans are so good at basketball and other sports as well. But it's always a rivalry whenever we face the Americans. So anytime you face a neighboring country, it's a good matchup. And I think this is going to be a really good matchup, which comes down to the line. So in terms of SGA, though, he looks absolutely exhausted. He's been carrying a lot of the offensive load he's been carrying a lot of the offensive load for the Canadians as well. So maybe play him a little bit off ball just for a few possessions, just to kind of give him a breather. Maybe try to find quality minutes where, you can have him on the bench, and maybe someone else can take his place. And maybe just, I don't want to say they can replicate what he can do, but maybe just for the time being, hold his own in terms of providing quality minutes offensively. for the Canadians as well. So yeah, they're just showing Dylan Brooks highlights here. Wow. I realized Dylan Brooks has 21 points, 7 of 9 from the field, 5 of 5 from the 3-point line. He's been absolutely massive. I know he's hit some big shots, but holy, 21 points. People don't realize how impressive that is, man. 21 points. Like Team Canada has what, 56 points, 57 points? That's nearly about half their points. And Dylan Brooks isn't a guy that's known as, for his offense. He's known for his defense. So, wow, good for him, man. This is amazing. I got to quickly tweet this out as well. But a really good start for Team Canada here. Yeah, 58 points. And Dylan Brooks has got nearly, again, not exactly half, but nearly half. He's been massive for the Canucks, for the Canadians. You need guys like RJ Bear to stand us. To provide a little bit more offensively, I think you need to look at someone like a Lou Dort to hit some shots as well. He's missed some open shots. Also, just throws up some wild offensive shots as well. But also, they need to use Dwight Powell and Kelly Olynyk a little bit more offensively, and just in pick and rolls as well. I know they have Walker Kessler, but you just need to find ways to get Kelly Olynyk and Dwight Powell some easy baskets, guys. Because if you got SGA, Dylan Brooks, Lou Dort is, he is what he is. He's not going to provide a ton of offense. But even if RJ goes off, that's not enough. You got 3 guys going off while the rest of the team isn't doing much offensively. So you need a few more guys to at least Dwight Powell or Kelly Olynyk to at the very least provide 8 to 10 points. Those points are going to really add up towards the end of the game. And ultimately, man, like you got to score probably 80, 90 points to beat the Americans. That's what I think personally, if you ask me. So they need to use their big man a little bit more. In terms of the Americans, obviously I'm not American, guys, but for them, they've got to give the ball. I know it's good to move, and I get it. Like there's a lot of skilled players, but Ant-Man and a few guys there, man, they've honestly just got to take the bull by the horns and say, you know what, I'm taking over. They got to be a little bit more assertive. They've got to decide, you know what, this is the game where they're going to go off. Mikal Bridges has been playing really well this game as well. Good on the defensive side. He's hit some really nice jump shots as well. But I get it, guys. It's like a hierarchy, when you go into any job, if you go into anywhere. But once a hierarchy gets established as to who is the guy, who's the number 1 option, who's the number 2 option. I think that's the problem with the Americans right now. Like the first 2 options should always be Ant-Man, and Mikal Bridges is really good, man. He's not as assertive as he needs to be, which is why, he hasn't performed probably the way that a lot of people may have expected him to, but he's a really talented offensive player. It's just Jalen Brunson's taking a good amount of shots there, and I don't think, with respect to Jalen Brunson, I don't think he should. Tyrese Halliburton just looks hella passive, man, today's game. So I see a lot of people joining just now, guys. Just to recap, Dylan Brooks obviously has been amazing for Team Canada. He's got 20-plus points. He's 5 of 5 from the 3-point line, which is amazing to see. And it's just really nice to see, man, Dylan Brooks going off. I mean, I know he gets a lot of hate, but he's one of those gritty players, who's going to come up big in one of these games, and you just knew it. I mean, he's a proud Canadian. He's obviously going to go off against the Americans as well. So they're showing the stats there, 55% from the field for the Americans, 51% for the Canadians. 3-point shot, look at this. Canada shot 50% from the 3-point line. Where this hurts the Raptors, or I should say the Canadians, the Canucks, is the bench scoring. 23 points for the Americans, only 8 points for the Canadians. And I think there's a huge drop-off once, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, RJ Barrett, Dylan Brooks, and even Lou Dort go to the bench. They need a little bit more from Nickeil Alexander-Walker. If you can get even 10, 12 points from him, that would be a huge surplus for the Canadians, just to get a little bit going off the offensively, off the bench as well. But as I stated earlier, just get guys like Dwight Powell and Kelly Olynyk going a little bit more on the offensive side. Just get them some easy looks, get them some looks at the basket. I know it's easier said than done because you got Walker Kessler there, who's just a massive shot blocker there. And then Bobby Portis is pretty mobile as well. He's fairly good, defensively at blocking shots, but also just contesting shots as well. We got Isaac Campbell sending the Canadian flag. Let's go, man. It's been a hell of a game. I'm proud of what Canada's shown so far. I was a little bit worried, maybe the Americans would come out really aggressive and really pissed off that they lost to Germany, and maybe and my worst fear was that they would blow out the Canadians. But so far, it's looked like a competitive game for Team Canada. I really hope they continue to figure out a solution to the Americans' full court press. Though the Americans are doing a really good job defensively. After that first quarter, they did a really good job at the end of the quarter and to start the second quarter, where they're just double teaming Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. They're double teaming pretty much essentially all of the ball handlers, like RJ Baird, Dylan Brooks, and SG as well, and they're forced to kind of move off the ball, which is not what the Canadians want to do at the moment, right? They want the ball in Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's hands. Then Dylan Brooks as well can dribble a little bit as well. I want to see a little bit more aggressiveness from RJ Barrett, a little bit more, and also again, guys, a little bit more scoring from the bench. We really need Nikhil to step it up a little bit here, be a little bit more assertive, look for his own shots as well. He's doing a good job defensively. He's moving the ball as well, and I get it, guys. This is FIBA, and you're playing with other guys as well, where you really need to move the ball. And this isn't the NBA, but I really feel like at times, given given with the respect to Team Canada's roster as well, there's about 5 guys I could say that really should be taking majority of the shots, and the others are really just complementary players. Obviously you got SGA, you got Dylan Brooks, you got RJ Baird, you got Lou Dort, and then you're going to kill Alexander Walker. The majority of the shots should be going to those guys. Dwight Powell, Kelly Olynyk, if they do take 5-6 shots, that's fine as well. If they get easy looks at the basket, that's completely fine as well. But those should be the 5 guys, personally, if you ask me, that should be really, emphasizing a little bit more assertiveness and aggressiveness for Team Canada. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think of this game? I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are. What do you think Canada needs to do a little bit better? I just told you guys what I think they need to do better. But also, most importantly, where are you guys watching from? I know a lot of, majority of these fans here, my channel are from Toronto or at least Ontario, where you guys are on the East Coast time. I'm on the Pacific time here. So, let's see here. Let's see what Twitter's got going on for Team Canada here. Also for the Americans, guys, just a quick. I feel like this, as I was stating earlier, this one is just such a weird roster construction. Like you got Tyrese. Personally, if you ask me, guys, I really like Jalen Brunson. This is nothing against him. I feel like Tyrese Halliburton should be starting for the Americans. I don't know why he's not. With respect to Jalen, guys, I know he had an All-Star season. Tyrese is the far better player, but also the more talented player as well. Whereas with Jalen, he's really good. Obviously, he can get his own. But with Tyrese, I think he would probably complement guys like Anthony Edwards and Mikal Bridges' game much better than how Jalen is. Jalen can obviously pass as well, but I feel like he's a little bit more focused on his own shot. And I think Jalen Brunson would actually be really good coming off the bench because he could, look for his own shot, provide a lot of scoring as well for them. I mean, they got a good bench so far, so it doesn't matter anyways. But yeah. I don't know if you guys went to sleep and woke up again, depending on the time zones, man. Oh man, I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open here. Alrighty, it's almost 2:30 a.m. here on Pacific Coast time. It looks like the game is just about to start once again. And I'm really hoping because Team Canada this entire tournament, they've looked their best in the third and fourth quarter. So I'm really hoping they come through and really figure it out offensively and defensively as well. Again, they're doing a good job offensively. I think they need to be a little bit better on the defensive side. But again, it's so hard because not a lot. Every player on Team USA is, playing in the NBA as well. So it makes it a little bit harder for the Canadians when you got some of the bench guys that come in. So also with the Americans, I just don't feel like you've got such a huge advantage with Walker Kessler there. Like The Canadians don't have a huge. They don't have a huge big man. Why not use him? Use it. Abuse that. Abuse that mismatch there, man. I know Dwight Powell's a good defender. Don't get me wrong, but you got a massive center there. Use him. Use him to your advantage. But anyways, back to the game, guys. SGA back to Dylan Brooks. RJ Barrett gives it off to Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell gives it off to SGA. SGA is getting double team. Gives it off to Dylan Brooks, who's open. Decides to take it in. Wow, Dylan Brooks has been something today. Passes up on the three to drive to the basket. A nice little pump fake where he almost got blocked. Jalen Brunson just comes and shoulders Dylan Brooks very hard, who's guarding Ant-Man, who gives it off to Jalen Brunson. Gives it off to Mikal Bridges. A lot of switches on off-ball movement. Ant-Man looks to shoot. Decides to pass it off to Mikal Bridges. It's guarded by Dwight Powell. And also, wow, Jalen Brunson, Lou Dort as well. Nice steal by Dylan Brooks. Passes it to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice basket for SGA. Canadians are up 6 points against the Americans. Beautiful, beautiful start to the third quarter here. Good defensive intensity. I like it. Nice interception pass by Dylan Brooks here. Got the steal, gave it to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. We got the nice little layup here. RJ Barrett nearly got the steal there. Inbound pass for the Americans. Anthony Edwards has it. Is guarded by Dylan Brooks, who keeps fighting through screens. And wait, are they calling a foul? Wait, what just happened? I guess out of bounds. Yeah, that was what? That ball was off Anthony Edwards' foot. Why is that American basketball? Now Canadian players are protesting that it went off Anthony Edwards' foot. It should be Canadian basketball, not American basketball. So now they're reviewing it. I don't know if you can challenge, guys. I don't know if you can challenge. I'm just going to turn the volume up. Yeah, they're reviewing it. I don't know if you can challenge, but yeah, that went right through Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's arms. That was clearly off Anthony Edwards. Let's see what the referee's going to say about this on the commentators. Yeah, Anthony Edwards dribbled it off his foot. I don't know how that's American basketball. It's one of those plays that just happened so quickly. I don't think you truly realize what happened. It looked like, it almost looked like Dylan Brooks poked it away, but he didn't when it first initially happened. But that was clearly off of Anthony Edwards. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, I guess you can challenge. So yeah, it looks like successful challenge for Team Canada. It is Canadian basketball, huge, because these can be momentum changers sometimes. So Canada gets back the ball. Canada gets the ball back here. And these possessions are so crucial, guys. I know it's not at the end of the game, but these can make or break the game sometimes. Now, if the Canadians come out and score a basket or hit a three here, they're up 6 points. Then all of a sudden, that 3-point shot or that jump shot there, all of a sudden becomes an 8-point lead or a 9-point lead. So Dylan Brooks, double team, gives it off to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, gives it off to Lou Dort for the three. Oh, misses. Had the nice open look there. Late contest. Jalen Brunson. Nice pass to Walker Kessler. Gets a nice basket in transition. All right, Dylan Brooks to RJ to Dwight. Back to SGA. Fighting through the screen here. Switches on to Walker Kessler. Oh, they should have. Dylan Brooks, open three. Yes. Let's go. Huge three for Dylan Brooks here. He's just having himself a game. I believe 6 of 6 from the 3-point line. Man, goodness, man. What a game. Jalen Brunson for the three. Misses. RJ Barrett with a defensive rebound. Man, RJ Barrett just moves so funky sometimes. It almost looks like he's going to trip over his own feet. He's about to shoot a shot. Gives it to Lou Dort, who's about to shoot a shot as well. Gives it off to SGA, who's guarded by Ant-Man. Step back three. Ooh, that would have been nice. Had he hit that. Mikal Bridges attacking, gives it off to Josh Hart, who gives it off to Ant-Man, guarded by Dylan Brooks. Screen set by Walker Kessler. Dwight Powell standing back. Mikal Bridges gets the ball wide open three, misses. And Josh Hart came crashing in. Didn't get the offensive rebound, but didn't turn the ball away. He got the touch. He got his hand on the ball. Ball went out of bounds. It is Canada basketball here. Dylan Brooks is just locked in, man. Dylan Brooks is just locked in. Lou Dort, another three, another miss, man. Lou Dort's just going to stop shooting these threes. I have to rip my mic apart. Mikal Bridges. Transition jump shot. A little floater, I think, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it was a nice little floater. One hand. Foul gets called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be careful. We really need him not to get in foul trouble here. Mikal Bridges takes a free throw, makes it. 3-point play for the Americans. 65-61, Canada. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. As usual, they're seeing a lot of full court press, but also that was something. That was a nice move by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but just missed that shot there. Ant-Man coming the other way, takes a jump shot against Lou Dort, makes it. Americans make the basket. Timeout Team Canada. Americans are down 2 points. Canada has 65 points, 6:50 to go in the third quarter. It's amazing how just a few plays can change the momentum so much for the game and for each team as well. Yeah, Lou Dort is just missing a lot of open threes, man. He's had about 3 or 4 open threes. I think besides the first quarter, he's only made about, in the first quarter, he made about 1 3, and that's it. We really need Lou Dort to make some of those open threes, but also RJ Barrett to get it going as well. I'm just going to quickly see if I can see the box score here. All right. Hopefully they're able to show me. Yes. All right. So Dylan Brooks, guys, how about this? Dylan Brooks has got 26 points for Team Canada. He's got 26 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has got 13 points. They've actually done a really good job on guarding him. Oh, man. Dylan Brooks, 9 of 11 from the field. He's 6 of 6 from the three-point line. Wow. What can you say about him, man? All right, let's look at player stats here because I want to look at Lou Dort. Yeah, he's got 8 points, but man, oh man, his field goal percentage is not good. 8 shots, only 3 made so far. I don't know if they're going to show me the 3-point attempts here, but yeah. Wait. Yeah, Lou Dort, 6 attempts, he's made 2. And just Canadians are just seeing a lot of double teams here. All right, RJ Barrett, 3. Yes, let's go, guys, let's go. We needed that 3. Canada 68, the Americans 63. Huge basket for RJ Barrett, who's been not struggling this game, but just seems like he hasn't really gotten into the good rhythm offensively anyways. A deflection by the Canadians, and Dylan Brooks and Anthony Edwards are talking right now. And the Americans are inbounding the basketball. Jalen Brunson gets the ball back from Walker Kessler, drives against Lou Dort. Whew. That was a tough basket. It almost looked like Lou Dort had the block there. A little floater from Jalen Brunson gets the basket. Dwight Powell, handoff to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, sets the screen, double team for the Americans. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets fouled. Nice. Man, Jalen Brunson is a tough player. He's a short guy, but he just really gets his baskets. All right, Dwight Powell has the ball, hands it off to RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett looking to do something. He's kind of standing around looking, gives it off to Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks looking to do something. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Gives it to Dwight Powell with a nice dunk. Nice play by Dylan Brooks there to make something out of nothing. Canada has 70, Americans 65. Jalen Brunson has a basketball. Looking to do something. Takes a little jump shot right inside the free throw line. Makes it. Man, oh man. Jalen Brunson. What a tough player he is. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hands it off to Dwight Powell. Pick and roll. SGA takes a little jump shot inside the free throw line, right outside the paint. Makes the basket. 72 for Canada, 67 for Americans. 5:19 to go in the third quarter. Jalen Brunson here has a basketball guarded by Lou Dort. Ooh, pushed him off there. Gives the ball to Josh Hart. Gives it off to Ant-Man. Makes it 3 there. Ooh, that's a tough basket for Ant-Man there. Canada's, I know they're doing pretty good offensively. They've got to find a solution to this full court press. SGA attacks the basket, gets fouled. Was that Ant-Man? It looks like he's holding onto his hand there. RJ Barrett, man. We need RJ and Lou Dort to just really get it going offensively. Wow. And that was actually McHale. No, that was Ant-Man who got hit in the face, it looks like. And it was Mikal Bridges who just got crossed over by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now you got Nickeil Alexander-Walker in the game. And who's out? SGA makes a free throw. 73 for the Canadians, 70 for the Americans, 4:51 to go in the third. Lou Dort, yeah, he has to go to the bench. He's trying really hard defensively, but he's just not getting a lot of stops there. So now they put in Nickeil Alexander-Walker in place for him. And now you got Tyrese Halliburton in the game for the Americans, guarded by SGA. Gives it off to Ant-Man, who's, wow, it's just so explosive. Attacks the basket, gets the ball stripped by Dwight Powell. Tyrese attacking the basket, gets blocked by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out of bounds. American basketball. Canadians are up 4. Man, oh man, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is just putting in work. This guy is just dripping sweat. Doing it on both sides as well. Anthony Edwards, yeah, he went up for the basket, trying to go for the layup, got blocked by Dwight Powell. Tough 3 by Mikal Bridges. Not what we needed. Americans are down only 1 to the Canadians. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. SGA has the ball, gets double team, almost triple team, and creative as he is. Yes, and one. Let's go. And one. A nice tough basket where he got double team. The defenders kind of moved off of him. He looked like he was going to pass. Kind of took that extra step there, which you're allowed to do. Wasn't a travel. Got the tough basket and got bumped as well and made the nice basket. And Bobby Portis is back in the game for the Americans, man. He's been an energy game changer for them. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander makes a free throw for the Canadians. The Canadians are now at 4 points, 77-73 for the Americans. Tyrese has the ball, gives it up to Bobby Portis, tries to give it up to Austin Reeves. Oh, they called a bogus foul on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He stripped the ball from Bobby Portis, and they call a foul. Austin Reeves was coming for a handoff. That is all ball. If anything, Bobby Portis fouled Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Man, these referees are just, come on, calling some soft bullshit here. Good. It looks like Canadians are reviewing it again here. Yeah, if anything, this should be a foul on Bobby Portis there. Yeah, Nickeil Alexander pretty much just intercepted Austin Reeves' handoff from Bobby Portis, stripped the ball, and then Bobby Portis actually grabbed Nickeil Alexander-Walker by the upper arm shoulder area there. So I don't know who they're calling a foul on. Let's turn it up here. Let's see what they got to say.
So they've upgraded it to an unsportsmanlike foul. It'll be 2 free throws and the ball for Canada.
Oh, wow. Unsportsmanlike foul on Bobby Portis Jr. I didn't know it was Bobby Portis Jr. I was just calling Bobby Portis. 2 free throws for the Canadians. This is huge, man. This is a game changer. This is a game changer, or else the Americans would have had the foul call there, and also just Nickeil Alexander-Walker as one of the quality bench players for the Canadian basketball team. You can't have him in foul trouble. So, all right, Nickeil Alexander-Walker taking the first free throw here. Makes it. We really need this. We really need this. Canadians are up 5 points. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Takes the second free throw and makes it. Huge free throws by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Makes both of them. Canada now has 79 points. The Americans have 73. And Kelly Olynyk back in the game. This is not something we've seen for quite some time. So you got Kelly Olynyk back in the game, guarded by Bobby Portis. Gives it off to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets double team. Kelly Olynyk making it looking to make a pass. Gives it out to RJ Barrett, who nearly turns it over. Gives it off to Dylan Brooks for the three. Oh, finally misses his first three of the game. Oh, nearly strips Ant-Man of the ball there. Dylan Brooks is just playing super hard on the defensive side. And now they call a foul on Kelly Olynyk, I guess a blocking foul. I don't understand why the Americans keep putting Walker Kessler in the game, with all due respect. This is just not his game. So 3:38 to go in the third quarter. Wow, he misses the first free throw. Anthony Edwards misses the first free throw. That was big, man. That was big. He's drenched right now. He's really working his butt off in there too. I like Ant-Man. Anyway, he's a nice player. He's got the it factor. And he makes the second free throw. Americans have 74. Canada has 79. Now they're full court press on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has it, gives it to his cousin SGA. Gets a double team again. Gives it to RJ Barrett at the 3-point line, looking to do something. Oh, what? He almost got grabbed there. It makes a nice little floater jump shot. Not a floater. He shot that with two hands, but it was just outside the paint. It was an awkward-looking shot. He made it, which is the most important thing. RJ Barrett is only 3 of 5. He needs to take a few more shots. So at 13 points, not bad. Anthony Edwards, guarded by Dylan Brooks, makes a tough shot over, Dylan Brooks there. Nice shot for Ant-Man there. SGA coming to the other side, has 4 American bodies on him, gives it up to his cousin. Nickeil gives it up to Kelly Olynyk for the 3. Yes! We need these 3-pointers, man. Oh, people don't understand. That was huge. Now you're going to get a stop on the defensive side here. Bobby Portis attacking the basket. Oh, it just kind of throws it up. Almost one of those funny shots where you look like you're going to dunk it, but just forces the basket in. Oh, Barrett, just a terrible shot there. He was trying to draw some contract, attack the basket, and miss really badly. Austin Reeves, they better not call a foul on that. Come on, man. He just ran into players and just fell on the ground. He wasn't even trying to do anything there. Yeah, I guess that's an offensive foul. Yeah, he didn't get the shot off. He carried them. Lou Dort back in the game looks like for Dylan Brooks. And we're going to need the Americans earn penalties, so they can't afford any more foul calls. Dylan Brooks is taking a seat. And it looks like SGA is still on the floor. RJ Barrett trying to do something. Gives it up to Nickeil for the 3. Yes. Let's go. Another 3, guys. The Canadians are up 87-78 to the Americans. Bobby Portis has a basketball, looking to do something. Is bodying up Kelly Olynyk. What? Wow, come on, man. Just when the Canadians get some sort of momentum going, they call some bogus fouls. This is some BS, man. Come on. A huge 3 by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We really need some offense there. Ant-Man being guarded by RJ Barrett. I like this matchup. RJ, well, yeah. Ant-Man with a nice jump shot there. The Americans are down 7 points to the Canadians, man. I never thought I'd say this. I don't want to hear any excuses about Americans and their B team, whatever. It's cool to see. Kelly Olynyk, wide open 3, gives it up to RJ Barrett for the 3. Just rims out. Kelly should have taken that. That's a nice, unselfish basketball play, but Cam Johnson fakes the 3, attacks the basket, and gets fouled. by Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Oh, Kelly Olynyk's just going to stay down, man. He went for that pump fake at the 3-point line. And they called the foul on Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Man, that was some bogus foul on Kelly Olynyk, though. What was that foul called? I legitimately don't understand that. You're literally having Bobby Portis back down Kelly Olynyk. Obviously, Kelly's a bigger man, and they call a foul on Kelly, who literally didn't do anything. Oh, rims out. So Cam Johnson misses his second free throw. The Americans are still down 7 points. SGA bringing it up. He's seeing a lot of double coverage, but not here. Takes a jump shot, makes it over Tyrese Halliburton. Man, SGA is something. Canadians are up 9 points. About 1 minute and 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tyrese trying to do something, turns the ball over there. Nikhil Alexander-Walker in transition. Oh, misses here, but SGA gets the rebound. RJ Barrett coming in. Oh, tries to do something. Draws a little bit contact, and gets the foul call. RJ's going to settle down here. He's trying too hard right now. But 52 seconds to go. Both teams are in the penalty. No more foul calls for either unless they want to send the opposing players to the free throw line. And yeah, the foul call, is on Bobby Portis. And RJ Barrett just slammed his head on the ground there. Dylan Brooks back in the game. I guess they want to give Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a quick breather as well. Who's been, playing the entire second half as well. So yeah, 52 seconds to go in the third quarter. RJ makes the first free throw, makes the second one as well. The Canadians are up 11 points. So I was about to say the Americans are up 11. Canadians are up 11 points. RJ Barrett, 15 points already in the third quarter, is averaging 15.9 points this tournament. Austin Reeves trying to do something, guarded by RJ Barrett here. RJ Barrett gets pushed off a little bit by Austin Reeves, who makes a nice little jump shot. Americans are down 9 points. Nikhil Alexander-Walker trying to give the ball to RJ Barrett. And RJ Barrett is trying to set a pick, but it seems like nothing's happening. Lou Dort comes and sets a pick for Nikhil Alexander-Walker, who's going up against Austin Reeves. Gives it up to Dylan Brooks, who has the ball, takes a jump shot. Not the best jump shot, but there's much time left on the clock. They really need to get this stop. Ant-Man trying to do a 3-point shot. Trying to make a 3-point shot, Dylan Brooks. Whoo. Oh, smart play by Dylan Brooks there. Just shot it with the shot clock, with the timer just going off in the third quarter. Was trying to make a basket. Probably messed up his own stats there, but man, he's playing for Team Canada right now. I'm about to lose my voice right now, man. Excuse me, guys. I don't know how NBA commentators do this every day. I guess you just got to be a little bit slower when you're speaking, but not bad after 3 quarters, man. This is the kind of game I was expecting Canada and the Americans to have, and it's going to come down to the wire. I feel like it's going to be a very competitive game. It's going to be fun, though. Let's see. They keep double teaming SGA quite a bit, so you're going to have a lot of other guys come in and make some big baskets. Obviously, Dylan Brooks has been that player for Team Canada today. But yeah, let's see how the fourth quarter goes. So far, it's been a good matchup for Canada here. Dylan Brooks, 26 points in 27 minutes, 9 of 13. 6 of 7. I guess he's 6 of 8 now because he threw that one up at the end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 22 points, 8 of 15 from the field, plus 10 from the field. Anthony Edwards, guys, how about this? He's a minus 17, despite him having 19 points. All right, so let's have a look at the statistics here. I think this is the time that RJ Barrett really needs to get it going. He's got a few baskets here in the third quarter. He was kind of struggling to find his rhythm. 5 of 11 from the field, 15 points, 4 rebounds. Lou Dort, only 8 points. He's 3 of 8 from the field. Kelly Olynyk, 3 of 3 from the field. Not bad. 1 of 1 from the 3-point line in 8 minutes. This game, 8 points in 8.3 minutes, 8.35. I can't talk, guys. I can't talk. It's nearly 3 a.m. on the Pacific Coast here. We're now in 20 minutes. So Kelly Olynyk, let me try this again. In 8 minutes and 35 seconds, has 8 points. Nickeil Alexander-Walker here. He's got 5 points in 13 minutes. Dwight Powell, 4 points, 4 rebounds in 20 minutes almost. Zach Edey's played about a minute a game, or a couple of minutes, just 1 rebound to show for. All right, guys, we're back here. Fourth quarter beginning. And it looks like there's a foul call on Lou Dort again. We cannot afford Lou Dort to give any more foul calls. He's been in foul trouble this entire game. I believe that's his 4th or 5th foul already. And there's still 9:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, his 4th foul. I don't know if the FIBA is 6 fouls. I forget how much it is, but Dylan Brooks is rallying his guys as well. Bobby Portis backing down RJ Barrett, gets a foul call on him. And sorry, that's not RJ Barrett. That's someone else. That's RJ looking. That's a RJ lookalike from far away, man. A dream. I don't know how you say his name. I know I've heard of this player's name before, but yeah, they're gonna start picking on some of these guys here. The American basketball players are gonna start picking on some of these guys who aren't in the NBA because obviously there's a huge talent difference between some of these players. And it looks like Kelly Olynyk is coming back in the game. So Bobby Portis makes his first free throw here. Lou Dort is on Lou Dort. That's going to the bench. I guess they got to wait for Kelly Olynyk to get back in the game. So yeah, Lou Dort goes to the bench. Kelly Olynyk comes in. An interesting substitution, I guess, because Lou Dort does have 4 fouls. You don't want him. You want him available on the bench if you need to use him. So on court right now, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander-Walker, Ajim, Olynyk, and Brooks. Ajim, we really need that 3, man. We really need that 3. Oh, we need RJ Barrett to play a little bit more, man. We need his offense. Austin Reeves for the 3, misses. SGA bringing the ball up. So probably going to see a double team here soon, guarded by Mikal Bridges. Austin Reeves comes and double teams him. He's looking to pass, gives it off to Dylan Brooks, who passes it off to Nickeil Alexander-Walker, to Kelly Olynyk. Oh, I really needed that 3. Nice offensive rebound by Ajim here. Nickeil Alexander-Walker for 3 misses. Kelly Olynyk gets, yes! Kelly Olynyk gets the putback from the offensive side and 1. And a foul call on the Americans. Man, these Americans, man, I'm telling you guys, what happened to you guys? You guys are known as these tall, crazy athletes. You guys are putting some bunch of short guys. You got Tyrese Halliburton, you got Jalen Brunson, and you got Austin Reeves on the floor together. That's a small size. You need a little bit more size. I know basketball is transitioning into more switchable and, guard. A lot of guard play as well, like these guys here. But Jalen Brunson attacking, almost lost it, throws the ball up, turns the ball over. Ajim bringing it up. Just throws it away. Bad pass. He had Dylan Brooks in the corner there. And Yordi Fernandez is telling him to settle down. The Americans are down 10. Canada has 94 points with 8 minutes and 42 seconds to go, guys. 8 minutes, 42 seconds. The Americans' defense, I don't know what has happened this tournament, but I mean, Germany torched them as well, but and Bobby Portis is going off on the bench, man. Oh man, this is fun to watch, guys. This is a good matchup. I know people aren't as excited because it's a, bronze medal. It's for 3rd place, and no one likes to fight for 3rd place. It sounds silly to a lot of fans, but man, anytime you get Canada playing America in any sport, hockey, basketball, baseball, hell, even soccer. Females, we know they've had rivalries in the past as well. It's a competitive matchup. It's always fun, man. You can't go wrong with these type of matchups. This is gonna have a good ending. Guys. I'm optimistic about Team Canada. Fingers crossed. I got a wooden table right in front of me. I'm gonna touch. You see, knock on wood here. Really, really nice matchup, man. Really, really nice match to watch. I'm glad I didn't go to sleep, man. It's about 3 a.m. here on the Pacific Coast here. I don't know what time you guys are watching from. Probably on the East Coast here. You guys are waking up early. For those who didn't, you guys are missing a really nice Really nice game here. All right, Yurdi's just talking to some of his guys in the timeout in the huddle. Carmelo's watching from the crowd. He looks a little bit stressed. Excuse me, guys. Dylan Brooks just battling, guarding Ant-Man, who passed it off to Mikal Bridges, guarded by Jean, and Falcon on Jean. And Dylan Brooks just kind of is like, come on, man. Just gives him the come on. I guess they're using Kelly Olynyk for not only a little bit of more offense, I guess, just to put a bigger body. Ajim is going to the bench, understandably. RJ Barrett back in the game, which is, good. We need RJ. We need his defense. We also need him to produce a little bit. Mikal going to the free throw line, hits his first free throw. USC has 85 points. Canada has 94. Americans are down 9 points. It looks like Walker Kessler he's just not going to see any playing time for the rest of the game. And he really shouldn't have gotten as much time as he did. Mikal Bridges hits his second free throw as well. The Americans are now down 8 points, 86. Canada has 94, 8:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has the ball, guarded by Bobby Portis and two American defenders. Woo, and gets the ball back. Kelly Olynyk, what are you trying to do there? Just passes it into two American defenders, turns it over. Tyrese Halliburton for the three, makes it. These kind of turnovers just kill you, man. You go from, potentially hitting a shot to turning it over and then giving up a big three. Kelly Olynyk's gonna make up for it and hit a basket or two here. Dylan Brooks looks to attack the basket, goes in for a layup, just doesn't make it. Tyrese gives it to Austin Reeves. Man, Kelly Olynyk, the amount of times he goes for pump fakes here. It's driving me nuts, man. I know you'd rather give up the two than the three, but come on. Nickeil Alexander-Walker just being bothered by Austin Reeves there. Now he's frustrated by the referees because he did foul. Nickeil Alexander-Walker there. Wow, America already has 91. What the hell just happened, man? I guess when they had 88 there. Yeah, that's aggressive, man. He's literally grabbing his body. I don't know why they act like, they're surprised when the foul call happens. Man, Kelly Olynyk, why are you jumping? You're literally with feet within Austin Reeves. You're almost, 6'11", whatever he is. Austin Reeves is, 6'5". You don't need to be jumping on the pump fake there. Lift your hand up. All right, guys. Americans are down only 3 points. Canada 94, America 91. 3-point shot for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Clank doesn't even touch the rim. Hits the backboard. Austin Reeves looking to do something, nearly throws it away. Bobby Portis to Ant-Man. Ant-Man trying to shake off Kelly Olynyk does. Hits the jump shot. Well, doesn't hit the jump shot. Shoots a jump shot. Misses. Tyrese Halliburton. Come on. Gets the ball. Hits the three. Now it's a tied game. 94-94. 6:58 to go. Looks like Canada's calling a timeout here. Stressful time. Melo looks a little bit happier. Where's Steve Nash? He should be in the crowd cheering for Team Canada, man. Oh, stressful times, man. They need to get Dwight Powell back in the game. Look, it's Kelly Olynyk is a good, is a good player, but Dwight Powell's a little bit more switchable. And also, you need his defense as well. You need to get some stops. See, this is what, with all due respect, man, this is what separates, like when you look at, even the Redeem team, but even some of the players they had back then, besides Kobe too, this is what separates them. Like Tyrese is screaming on top of his lungs. He's celebrating like he just hit a game winner. Look at him screaming into the crowd or wherever he's screaming into the bench. Bro, you still got 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes to go. You just tied the game. I know you're allowed to be excited. I'm not saying don't be excited, but I don't know why he's screaming like he just hit the game winner. Canadians really need to settle down here. Only 3 points in this quarter. Americans have 12. Yeah, man, let's see how the Americans are doing. 19 points for Anthony Edwards here. Bobby Portis, 14 points, 6 rebounds in 17 minutes. Austin Reeves, 14 points in 21 minutes. Jalen Brunson, 13 points in 9 minutes. And then you got Tyrese, 6 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds in 19 minutes. He's 2 of 6 from the field. All right, SGA bringing up, guys. Tied game. This is going to get really intense really, really quickly. 6:50 to go. He's double teamed. He's looking everywhere. Dylan Brooks looks to shoot the three. Dylan Brooks quickly gets the defender to come in. Ooh, nice. Nice block by Dylan Brooks. RJ Barrett, just bad turnover. He's trying to force his shot up a little bit. Look, I know RJ's had his moments where he scored some baskets, man. He's trying too hard right now. Just trying to do too much right now. He's just really struggling with his dribble. I don't know if it's the Americans really stripping him off the ball. He just seems to be falling a lot, flailing everywhere, and just turning the ball over every time he tries to dribble. It's almost like how I was Raptors fan, COG Anunoby. Anthony Edwards over Dwight Powell makes a tough jump shot. Jeez Louise, sidesteps him, hits a big jump shot. Americans are up 2 points. SGA has to create some sort of magic, man. I know he's getting double teamed here, but passes it off to Lou Dort, who looks to. You got Lou, man. Lou. Americans are just doing such a good job on SGA. He has no choice but to pass it to some of his teammates. Anthony Edwards being guarded again by Dwight Powell. He's asking for ISO now. Dylan Brooks comes over to try and double team him. Is that McHale shooting the three, clanks it, misses completely. SGA, he's bringing the ball up in transition, has Americans all around him, shoots the ball. Yes, misses, but Lou Dort with a nice offensive putback and layup. There we go, Lou. You got to do these little things here. We need you, man. We need Lou to do these little things. All right, now you got Austin Reeves trying to. Oh, man. No, I don't like this shit, bro. I really don't like this. He drives to the basket, gets the ball stripped, does this, and it's a foul call. I guess that's how you draw foul calls, man. That's some BS. Man, SG is having a hard time right now because every time he literally dribbles up the court, he's not only seeing double teams, there's a player right within the feet of the other player just ready to double team him. They're really taking him out of the game, but someone else is going to step up, man. I'm telling you, for Canada. Anyways, for the Americans, Austin Reeves makes his first free throw, 97-96. For the Americans, he makes his second free throw as well. They're up 2 points, 5:25 to go in the fourth quarter. SGA bringing the basketball again. He's probably going to see another double team guarded by Mikal Bridges. Dwight Powell comes over to set the screen. Bobby Portis comes over. Now they're double teaming. Sets it to Dylan Brooks, who's looking to attack the basket. Makes the basket. Dylan Brooks has been massive for the Canadians, man. Massive. Tied game again at 98. Intense game here. Bobby Portis has it. Passes off to Tyrese. Passes it off to Mikal. Passes it off to Ant-Man. Sidesteps, pump fakes. Bobby Portis for the three. Yeah, I don't know why Ant-Man passed that up. Ant-Man, you got to take that shit. You're wide open, man. It's either you taking it or Bobby Portis taking a three. See, this is where maturity comes in and experience comes in. You got to know when to take the three. And Dylan Brooks draws a foul. I believe it was Tyrese. Mikal Bridges actually holding his arm down, trying to go for the offensive rebound. Foul call on the Americans. Dylan Brooks is staring down Mikal Bridges. Bobby Portis going to the. Oh, this is going to be an interesting lineup. They put Josh Hart in there. Bobby Portis is now going to the bench. So I guess they want a more switchable offense-based lineup. They really get to set pick and rolls with Dwight Powell here and set him up for some alley-hoops. RJ Barrett for the open three. Just misses. We needed that. We needed that, man. We needed that. Austin Reeves bringing the ball up, guarded by Lou Dort. Mikal Bridges takes a jump shot over Dwight Powell. Misses. Dwight Powell gets the tip in from another Canadian player. Gets the offensive rebound. RJ Barrett in transition makes the basket. Canada 100, US 98, man. 98. I swear to God, if this comes within a minute, I'm bumping this volume up. I don't care if I get copyrighted, guys. It looks like the Americans are calling timeout. That's a bad strategy. I don't know why they're taking Bobby Portis out. I know they want a little bit more offense and, a lot more switchability, but RJ Barrett just goes at Austin Reeves. Nice left-handed little floater layup, whatever you want to call that, right at the basket. That was nice. That was nice. All right, RJ, I see you. We need more of this. We need more of this, man. We need more of this. Let's go. Let's go, guys. All right. Oh, we got some crazy people up early watching this shit. I know I'm not the only one. I'm glad to see you guys here, man. Thank you for being here. This is awesome to see. Amazing to see here. All right, timeout for the Americans here. Only 4:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Canada's up 2 points. 2 points means nothing, though. You know, you can change within a few seconds. And yeah, let's see what happens here. All right, guys. Tyrese Halliburton bringing the ball up for the Americans, guarded by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Switches, Dwight Powell switches onto him. Now Austin Reed guarded by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, steps back, dribbling, trying to attack the basket. Ooh, makes a nice, tough basket over SGA. Could have been a foul call, thankfully not for Team Canada. SGA bringing up the basket, guarded by Mikal Bridges. He's setting a pick. Now they come over, double team him. Dylan Brooks has a basketball and now is looking to do something with it. Takes a wild jump shot, not a good shot. And Dwight Powell thankfully got the rebound. Dwight Powell has it, looking to give it up to SGA. And now he's going to go there. And then, ooh, oh, double dribble. That was, I don't know about that. They call SGA for a double dribble. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. He made the basket, but it seemed like it was a double dribble. All right, 100, tied at 100, guys. 9:17 to go in the fourth quarter. This is coming down to the wire. Dwight Powell on Tyrese Halliburton, who's looking to create. Jump shot, three-pointer over Dwight, misses. Lou Dort with the defensive rebound, gives it up to SGA. Gives it up to RJ Barrett, who's looking to do something with it. Drives into the paint. Oh, my God. Loses the ball. Kill me. Oh, no. And Josh Hart goes towards Lou Dort in the paint there. Makes a tough basket. 102 for the Americans, 100 for the Canadians. 2:46 to go in the fourth quarter. SGA bringing it up. Gives up to Dylan Brooks. You're really going to create some sort of separation there. RJ for the three. Yes, and you got Nav Bhatia there as well, who they're showing into the crowd. Huge shot by RJ Barrett there. Ant-Man is bringing it up for the Americans. Here we go, guys. Shit's getting intense now. They're double teaming Ant-Man. And Dylan Brooks is on Ant-Man here. Good defense here. Gives it up to Mikal Bridges for the three. No, he makes it. I don't know why these... Oh, he made a jump shot, and you obviously could see RJ Barrett swearing there. Looks like they got a foul call as well. That was within the three-point line, so it could be a potential three-point play there. Oh, it's one of those, man. It's one of those. Oh, man. Come on. How am I supposed to sleep after this? This is going to be one of those games that just gets your heart racing. Americans are up 2 points. Mikal Bridges going to the free throw line. 2:15 to go in the fourth quarter here. Misses his free throw. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander bring it up. He's going to find some way to get around this double team. He's being guarded by Ant-Man. Now it looks like they might double team him. There's always a defender just right over there. And it looks like Ant-Man is there. Gives up to Dylan Brooks for the three. Yes. Dylan Brooks for the three. 106 for Team Canada, 105 for the Americans, 152 to go in the fourth quarter. Tyrese to Ant-Man, who's been guarded very well by Dylan Brooks. This is the Dylan Brooks game, who's been massive. And it switches on to Dwight Powell. Oh, pulls up for the three. Oh, Dylan really tried to get the defensive rebound. That could have been a foul call on Anthony Edwards. He gets a tough basket there, makes it. Americans are up 1 point, 128 to go. Screw this copyright shit. I'm blasting this volume up, guys, for you. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but SGA has it here. Picks up by Dylan Brooks. Now Austin Reeves is guarding SGA. Trying to dribble him off, giving it up to Dylan Brooks. He's attacking the basket. Throws it up. Foul called. Foul called. Foul called. Dylan Brooks is just, he's him, man. He's him today. Wow. Holy, what a game for him. Yeah. Foul on Josh Hart there, drives into his body. A little bit of contact there. And now they're bringing in Nickeil Alexander-Walker for Dwight Powell. Interesting. They've really got to secure these defensive rebounds. Now, Dwight Powell, they're only big going out. Now you got SGA, you got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, you got Dylan Brooks, you got Lou Dort and RJ Bird on the court for the Canadians. Dylan Brooks misses the free throw. So Canada's still down 1 with a minute and 12 seconds to go. I told you guys, this is coming down to the wire. Dylan Brooks does make it, though. It's 107, tied, 110 to go. Ant-Man bringing it up for the Americans. Here we go, guys. Every basket counts. Every defensive stoppage counts now. Gets switched on to RJ Baird instead of Dylan Brooks. Now it'll be interesting to see how they play this. No big man on the court. Ant-Man gets a double team. Dylan Brooks comes on. Tyrese with a huge three and misses completely. Doesn't even hit the rim. Just hits the backboard. Massive miss. 46 seconds to go. SG has the basketball. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's not as he's gonna ISO here. SGA pulls up for the jump shot. Let's go. Oh my God. Massive jump shot for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Canadians are up 2 points. Ant-Man coming back. He's dribbling, guarded by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He pulls up for his jump shot and misses. Wow, guys. Wow. Huge stoppage by the Canadians who got the defensive stoppage there. Dylan Brooks with a huge defensive rebound gets grabbed by Josh Hart. Obviously, they need to foul here. The Canadians are up 2. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is him. Hits a tough jump shot over Mikal Bridges. And wow. That's all I'm going to say. Wow. And you can tell Dylan Brooks is just exhausted. My goodness. He looks like he just came out of a sauna, man. He makes his first free throw. 20 seconds to go. Makes his first free throw. He's still got to make his second free throw as well. We really need this. Let's go here. Here we go. Second free throw. Makes it. Yes. The Canadians have 4 points. I guess they're not going to call a timeout with 18 seconds to go. Austin Reeves is bringing the ball up. They look very unsure of what they want to do. Should give it to really Anthony Edwards, but they're just scrambling. Everyone's scrambling. No one's doing anything. Oh, Dylan Brooks got the block shot. Missed by the Americans. Oh, of course, they had to call a foul. 4.2 seconds left. Americans got the defensive or offensive rebound. Dylan Brooks blocked a shot just by standing up like this, guys. Just by standing up like this. Wow, they're down 4 points. Now they got 4.2 seconds left. They call a foul on the Canadians. Oh, RJ Barrett just grabbed Mikal Bridges' arm there. RJ Barrett, man, and Lou Dort, I love them, but just some boneheaded plays today. Carmelo just looks stressed, and oh, look at this. Well, I guess they brought in Walker Kessler for the offensive rebound, so they're going to try to intentionally miss. Josh Hart goes to the bench. So they're going to make the first free throw, I guess, and then they're going to try and get an offensive rebound and get a three-point shot made. That's what the Americans are going to try to do now. Oh, I guess they put Zach Edey and Dwight Powell. So the Americans they've got Bobby Portis and Walker Kessler out there. So they put Zach Edey, and now they got Dwight Powell out there as well. Oh, this rebound's going to be huge. So Mikal Bridges makes the first one, guys. 108 for the Americans, 111 for the Canadians. Now Mikal Bridges has to either – I feel like he's really going to miss this one. I don't know if there's going to be enough time. There's only 4.2 seconds left in the game. Wow. Who would have saw this coming, eh? Who would have saw this coming? All right, now he intentionally misses. Oh, he gets the offensive rebound. Oh, no. Shoot. Americans make the three. Oh, my God. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Come on, guys. This is the type of plays that coaches just break drawing. Oh, man, you've got to be kidding me. These are the type of fucking Bobby Portis is just laughing right now because he can't believe it. I can't even believe this shit. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Fuck you, Zach Edey. You should have gotten that rebound, man. Why were you boxing out, man? Come on. Go get that rebound. Bridges makes it three over Dylan Brooks. Oh, man. Fuck this. Oh, the officials are reviewing this, I guess. Oh, they're checking how much time should be on the clock. Man, you little... You can't just have like Canada won this peacefully. Oh, my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. Come on, man. Zach Edey, you got to move a little bit faster than that. So they got 0. I believe they got 0.6 seconds, which should be enough time to get a three off. And I swear to God, if Canada goes here, man, I'm going to lose it. It's 3:15 a.m. here. I'm going to lose it if Canada gets a shot off here. They got to try something at the basket or at the rim, sorry, or they got to get a quick three in. Oh my God. Holy shit. Canada's got to pull off some sort of miracle here, man. Oh my goodness, man. I just can't believe what I saw. Holy shit. I was ready to celebrate Team Canada's victory here. That's like the worst situation ever. But the chances of this happening are so slim, man. Man, with all due respect to Zach Edey, that's just bad basketball awareness. Like, you see the basketball going to your right-hand side. Why are you still boxing out? Your instincts should have been... Oh, you've got to be kidding me, guys. Here we go. Canada, you got to hit a game winner. Come on, man. 0.6 seconds left to go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Dylan Brooks inbound to get interesting. And they've got RJ Barrett, SCA, Kelly Olynyk, and Lou Dort. And now they got Walker Kessler just hovering over Dylan Brooks here. Man, I don't know if Dylan Brooks is the best player to be passing right now. I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't know if he's the... And everyone's just holding their breath right now, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Kelly for the three. Oh, my God. Almost hit it. Almost hit that three-point shot there. My goodness. Overtime, man. Oh, man. My heart can't take this shit, man. I got to be sleeping. Kelly Olynyk nearly hit that, guys, but that's a terrible way for the Canucks, Canada, to end that fourth quarter. They had a 4-point lead there. They should have secured that rebound. And, man, Zach Edey's just, I don't want to put it on him because it's not all on him. I know players are scrambling sometimes, but he's boxing out like this. You see the ball going that way. He's still boxing out. If you see the ball bouncing that way, there should be good court awareness to go that way. But, man, come on. What the hell did I just witness? I was so excited for Team Canada to get bronze medal there, man. They had that. They had that, a 4-point lead. They got to do something in overtime now, I guess. They got to do something in overtime, man. Jeez Louise, man. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this. Well, Team Canada, regardless, man, they're going to have to get back into this. And I don't know what to say. Dylan Brooks, 34 points. Look at this. Dylan Brooks, man, for all that hate he's been getting, 34 points, 4 rebounds, 37 minutes, 11:07. He's 7 of 8 from the three-point line. SGA, 24 points. RJ Barrett, a very quiet 20 points because he's had his moments, but he's been very quiet. Kelly Olynyk, 11 points. Lou Dort, 10 points. But yeah, they've got to find some sort of offense, man, because right now they're just relying on three-point shooting. Oh, my goodness. Kelly, man, almost hit that. Jeez Louise. He was so close to hitting that, too. They're just showing the replay at the moment, and oh, that would have been a classic Canadian moment. Had he hit it, oh, it just hit the back of the rim. So close. And you see fans going like, Oh my goodness. Oh, anyways, guys, it's overtime. I guess they don't do jump ball. They're just inbounding the basketball, and Canada does have the basketball here. So, um, all right, guys, here we go. SGA has the basketball. 5 minutes of overtime. SGA has the basketball again. Takes a jump shot. There we go. Nice. He's gonna look for a shot a little bit more. He's been constantly double teamed, and there's always been a second defender, help defender, just right there every single moment. He hasn't really had the chance to breathe today. Despite that, he still played really well. All right. Anthony Edwards has his guarded by Lou Dort. Switch off to Dwight Powell. Anthony Edwards is double teamed, passes off to Tyrese, passes it off to Josh Hart, who's passing it off to Austin Reeves, who forces up a bad jump shot, misses. They get the offensive rebound. Tyrese is looking to pass to Josh Hart, gives it to Anthony Edwards. And he's guarded by Lou Dort, who's doing a really good job, very physical on him, has nowhere to go. Turnaround jump shot, misses. Dwight Powell with a good defensive rebound. So right now, the Americans don't have a big man. They have Tyrese, Austin Reeves, Josh Hart, and I believe Jalen Brunson is on the court as well. No, Jalen Brunson actually isn't. So RJ Barrett has the ball. SGA gets a double team. RJ's trying to create a shot. He's going to the post, trying to create something. A little ugly jump shot, but misses very badly. SGA gets back. Canadian basketball here. SGA step back three. Yes! This is what it's all about, man. This is what it's all about, guys. Let's go. Who's going to win? Terrell. I'm obviously rooting for Team Canada here, so I'm hoping. Canada's at 5 points already. Huge 3-point step back by SGA there. Oh, that was a foul. That should have been a jump ball. They call them bogus as fouls for FIBA. Oh my God. Did he break Mikal Bridges' ankles there? Yeah, he did. SGA has just been on something, man. This player is just not appreciated enough, man. Regardless, if you're an Oklahoma City fan, a Canadian fan, or a fan of some other team or country, man, you got to appreciate this guy. He's a very talented player, and he's still so young. All right, so free throws for the Americans. Josh Hart makes his first. Canada has 116 points. Americans have 112. Josh Hart is about to shoot his second free throw. 3:25 to go in overtime. And he misses his second free throw. That's huge for the Canadians. They're up 4 points. SGA is looking to take over. He doesn't give a shit about no double teams anymore. He's just looking to take a lot of shots, and rightfully so. He's going to take over the game. Dwight Powell sets a screen. He's going around guarded by Josh Hart, and a foul call on Josh Hart here. Josh Hart is cursing the refs. It looks like he's going to the bench. Steve Kerr subs in Jalen Brunson. So a really tiny American team at the moment, guys. Jalen Brunson's barely 6 feet. I believe he's 5'10", 5'11". Then they got Austin Reeves as well, who's 6'5" on the court. And they got Tyrese, who's listed at 6'5" as well. So now they got 3 players that are 6'5" and under. So the Canadians should really use this to their advantage and really attack the basket. The Americans don't have much size. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hits both of his free throws. Canada has 118 points. Americans have 112. Anthony Edwards is dribbling the basketball here, guarded by Dylan Brooks. Switched on to Dwight Powell, who they keep switching on to, but he's a good defender. Dylan Brooks comes over to double team. Mikal Bridges has the basketball, gives it up to, it's just being swung around to every American here who I can't even get fast enough to. Jalen Brunson takes the three. Great defensive rebound, but he didn't secure the rebound fully, and the ball gets stripped. Austin Reeves gets it, and he's fouled as well. I don't know how the FIBA rules work, guys. I'm going to be completely honest. I guess you get a free throw for every time you get fouled. So, yeah, he was trying to secure the rebound, just slightly bumped Austin Reeves, who fell to the ground. And, oh, man, I don't like this. Now this gives the refs too much power to call fouls, and then you just get free throws. So, Americans are down 6 points. Austin Reeves makes his first free throw here. They're down 5 points, 113, 118 for Canada. 2:50 to go in overtime. Austin Reeves 6 of 6 from the free throw line, and it continues because he's 7 of 7. So Americans 114, Canada 118, 2:48 to go in overtime. And then they're switching on double teaming SGA. Lou Dort thought about the three, gives it to Dylan Brooks. He's trying to do something here. He's trying to create a little bit of space here. Dylan Brooks takes a wild jump shot and makes it. What a game for Dylan Brooks. My goodness. He makes a shot. Canada's up 6 points again. 2:23 to go. Anthony Edwards. They keep trying to switch on to foul call. Oh, these foul calls are just going to kill me, man. These foul calls are such killers. They call a foul on Dylan Brooks. Anthony Edwards is going to the free throw line. I guess he kind of got stuck out of nowhere and just slightly bumped him, and it's a foul call. Well, what about Dylan Brooks, man? What a game. What a game. And you see all the Canadian fans get up and whew, it's getting my heart. Man, that's some intense shit right here. All right. Anthony Edwards misses his second free throw. Oh, my God. All right. Canada's up still 5. Canada basketball. They have the basketball right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander looking to do something, looking to pass. Austin Reeves moves off of him. Now they're trying to get him to switch off. They double team. Dylan Brooks has a ball, looking to attack the basket. He gets fouled by Jalen Brunson. Smart play by Dylan Brooks, sir. You got a smaller Jalen Brunson, and you've got to use that to your advantage. Smart, high IQ basketball. You got a smaller defender. There's no shot blocker in there. You get in there, attack the basket, try to draw the foul. His shot just got blocked by Austin Reeves, but the foul got called before that. So it's been a hell of a game for Dylan Brooks. My goodness, man. All right, he's shooting his first free throw. And, he makes it. Oh, that looked like it was going way off. He makes his first free throw. Canada's up 6 points, 1:58 to go in overtime. Americans are down 6 points. He's shooting his second free throw. And that one looked good, and that one's off. Oh, Canada gets the offensive rebound there. That's the advantage of having a big man. I don't know what the Americans are trying to do there. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has a basketball and gets double teamed there. He misses easy layup, but he's constantly been getting double teamed there. And now Anthony Edwards is seeing double teams, gives it off. Mikal Bridges has it. Oh, backcourt violation. Just throws it back to Tyrese. It's good to have ball movement, but the Americans just look like they're swinging it just for the sake of swinging it. And I don't know. It just seems like they're trying to create open looks, which I get, but you got to do it a certain way. I don't know if that's the best way of doing it, but regardless, it's Canadian basketball. They're up 6 points. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has the ball. Guarded by Mikal Bridges. Austin Reeves is lurking here. He's lurking. Dylan Brooks moves around. He's lurking. He sees a double team, turns it over. Oh, it went out of bounds, but Jalen Brunson just touched it. 0.8 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:20 to go in overtime. Canada is still up 6 points. Yeah, that was actually off Lou Dort. It just slightly touched Lou Dort's leg, but it's only 0.8 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's see if the Canadians can make something out of nothing here. Dylan Brooks takes a 3 and gets fouled. Oh, no, sorry. Shot clock violation. Oh, that would have been massive if they had a foul call there. He was falling while taking a 3-point shot, so I thought they called a foul call, but it was shot clock violation. And now they got Bobby Portis back on the floor. Should have had him on before, to be honest. They're just giving up a lot of rebounds, both on the offensive and defensive side as well. Here we go. The Americans are down 6 points. 1:15 to go. Jalen Brunson brings it up. They're switching everything right now. They keep switching on to Dwight Powell. They don't understand. Dwight Powell's very switchable. He's a good defender as well. The ball goes off of Mikal Bridges. He's cursing. It's Canada basketball. 1:06 to go. Americans are still down 6 points. The Canadians have got to make a basket here if they want to put this game away. You don't want to give the Americans a chance. Less than a minute to go. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander taking his really sweet time. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. 52 seconds left in the game overtime. He's dribbling. Turns it around. Gives it to RJ Barrett for the 3. Yes! I don't want to scream because I'm going to wake up the entire house and I'm going to get yelled at, but major for all the shit I was giving RJ Barrett. Wow. Let's go. Canada's up 9 points, guys. 43 seconds to go. Oh my God. This is unfortunately due to work, I was telling some of you guys, I haven't been able to watch some of the games that were on at 5:30 a.m. Pacific, 6:30 a.m. I was actually working at that time, morning shifts. And of course, the times that I was working the opposing shifts, I was doing night shifts as well. They had games at 1:30. So unfortunately, I couldn't watch any of them. I finally get to see Team Canada, my first game here. I decided to live stream, and boy, what a game. I knew this would be a good one. It's always a good matchup between the Americans and the Canadians. And wow, what a game for Canada, man. What a game. Some huge, crucial shots. And just when it looked like the Americans are coming back, Canada just seems to put this away, man. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, huge game. Dylan Brooks, huge game. RJ Barrett just makes a massive shot. What a game for Team Canada, guys. What a game. So overtime, geez, Louise, that does not look good. They're 0 of 2 from the two-pointers or jump shots, Americans. 0 of 1 from the three-point line. 4 of 6 for free throws. They've missed some really good free throws they've had. And yeah, Americans have been stuck on 115 points for a few minutes now. Canada's made a massive 3 there. Wow, this would be a nice way. Touch wood. It's not over. 43 seconds to go. Americans are down 9 points, but we saw with the way the fourth quarter ended, I'm not going to take anything for granted. Austin Reeves for the 3. He steps out of bounds. Oh my God, just everything that could go wrong for the Americans and everything that could go right for Canada, well, minus the late end of the fourth quarter situation that happened there, has gone wrong. Yeah, Austin Reeves stepped out of bounds. He was taking a 3 and didn't even make that 3. Well, it doesn't matter. They didn't show it, but Canada's up. They got possession of the ball here. They're up 9 points. Just do not throw this one away, please. Dylan Brooks gets the ball, gives it to SGA. They're almost triple teaming him to bring it into the half court. Lou Dort has it. And oh my God, he almost got the and one there. Shot it, probably could have killed a little bit more time, but foul by Bobby Portis. Lou Dort got fouled from behind. Had the open shot. Oh, wow. What can I say about this, man? Yeah, he got smacked across the shoulder there. And now they're going to shoot 2 free throws, 36 less. Oh, he's got second on sportsman-like foul, Bobby Portis. I guess they don't call it flagrant fouls. They call it unsportsmanlike in FIBA. Bobby Portis is chirping. Us Raptors fans are familiar with his trash talking, but he's out of the game. And Lou Dort is shooting some free throws. Canada has 124. For those of them who might just be tuning in, and the Americans have 115 points, 36 seconds to go in overtime. And boy, oh boy, you know we're going to hear this on First Take tomorrow about Americans, what happened to them, and not enough credit going to the Canadians. Lou Dort makes his first free throw. Americans are down 10. It looks slimmer and slimmer. The chances of them coming back. Canada is in sole possession of a 10-point lead, and they're doing really good. They still got one more free throw here from Lou Dort. He misses his free throw there, but that's okay. He made one of them, which is most important. It's high pressure situations, and he's not a really good shooter anyway. So the fact that he made one of them, and Canada does have possession of the ball as well, which is huge. They're probably going to get fouled here again. 36 seconds to go. Canada has the ball. Gives it off to Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks has the ball. Gives it off to Lou Dort. Don't shoot it. Just hold on to it. Oh, no. He turned it over. Oh, come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. You're better than this. 26 seconds to go. Canada's up 10 points. They're looking to celebrate. The bench is all standing up. Austin Reeves takes a very deep 3 and makes it. Oh, wow. There we go. So USA 118, Canada 125. Get the ball in. Ooh, that was a close call. American player touched it. It's still Canada basketball. Wow. Wow is all I got to say. Austin Reeves with a huge 3. They're still down 7 points, but given what happened at the end of the fourth quarter, I'm not going to say anything. 21 seconds still left to go in the fourth. And now they're reviewing. Here we go. Yeah, I guess they're challenging. Yeah, Tyrese touched the basketball, it looked like. Let's see. Yeah, Dylan Brooke didn't touch. He didn't attempt to touch it because he knew that was off Tyrese. So it looks like it should be Canadian basketball. They're still reviewing it. Let's see what happens. Man, what a game by Canada, though. I don't know if you guys are excited as I am. I know it's third place. You're going to see the bronze medal, but the way that Canada has come and the history of Canada basketball, barely just qualifying to winning a bronze medal as FIBA and defeating so many good teams along the way, it's just, they deserve so much credit. It should still be Team Canada basketball. Yep, and it is. It is. 21 seconds to go. Americans are down. They're down 7 points. RJ Barrett is going to inbound the basketball. They've just got a swarm of bodies around SGA. They fouled Dylan Brooks here. He's going to go to the free throw line, and my goodness, man, what a game he's had. I've lost track of how many points he has. It seems like he's probably got at least 35 points. And look at the Americans. They look like they're in disbelief, but they should not be surprised. They should not be surprised. Canada's a really gritty team. Oh, wow. Dylan Brooks. Wow. He had easily one of the best games. And he makes his free throw. Canada is up 8 points now. Dylan Brooks has got 37 points. What a game he's had. What a game he's had, guys. Dylan Brooks makes his second free throw as well. He's got 38 points, man. Give this guy some credit. He's playing tremendous defense as well. Yeah, and they miss it, and it's game over, guys. 14 seconds left to go. RJ gets the off or defensive rebound. 127 for Canada. I want to bump this up for you guys. We want to hear this. First time ever. How nice is this? This is just beautiful, man. This is beautiful to see, guys. Absolutely beautiful to see. And the fact that Canada has done what they have done is truly impressive. And look, this is impressive because a lot of, I know Canada has some basketball players that are in the NBA, but for the most part, a lot of the bench consisted of guys that are not in the NBA. Whereas Americans have a lot of guys that are all-stars, a lot of they have a lot of guys that are in the NBA, man. I'm just soaking this in. I feel like I'm a part of the team. I think Canada sucked for so long, guys. It's so nice to see it. And you can tell that Americans are just lifeless right now. They're not even giving proper hugs. Oh, man. I love that Dylan Brooks has got that flag wrapped around him. He embodied everything it means to be Canadian, to be a warrior. And that tough Canadian personality that a lot of Canadians are known for. Man, how can you not love this? How can you not love what you're seeing right now on TV right now? Americans look like they're just shocked. Half of these players, I don't blame them, guys. I'm not making fun of American players, look. They are, human beings after all. But, man, I can't imagine being on Team America right now. Forget not even making the finals. They lost in the third place as well. I'm just soaking this in, guys. I'm probably going to end my live stream. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm just soaking this moment in. And Mikhail Bridges is crying. It almost looks like. So despite Americans shooting 59% from the field, Canadians shot 55. Americans shot 37, but the three-point shooting for Dylan Brooks was massive. Canadians shot 46% from the three. Their free throw shooting was a lot better as well. Their assists were a lot better. They were out-rebounded by 3 from the Americans, but man, I just feel like I just witnessed a historic Canadian moment. This is unbelievable, man. This is honestly unbelievable. I'm just soaking it in right now. Wow, I'm getting goosebumps, man. It's like 3:30, 3:40 Pacific here. I've got my goosebumps here just kicking in. I'm so proud to be Canadian, man. I'm just so proud to be Canadian, man. I can't tell you guys the amount of times as a kid I watched Canadian sports besides hockey, and I was like, man, I really wish Canada would be better at other sports like soccer, basketball, and to see Canada to come to where they are now, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful moment. Let's just soak this in. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this live stream. I might drop a video as well. I just want to soak this moment in, seeing these guys so happy. I mean, RJ Barrett, SGA, he deserves all the credit, man. He's had an incredible tournament. He's getting hugged by Naf Bhatia there. He's flown all the way to Asia there. Man, shout out to all you guys, all the Canadian fans that actually flew out to Asia to watch Team Canada. It's a long-ass flight, and you guys supported Team Canada. That means so much. I'm literally just like, I can't even talk right now. I'm getting so emotional, man. It's don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not gonna cry, but just seeing Team Canada as it is, man. This is such a proud moment, and this is such a cool moment. And look, I'm not trying to shit on American fans. Like, obviously, you guys have seen success, to higher levels, and obviously, you guys have won gold medals at the Olympics. You guys have won, whatever FIBA tournaments, whatnot. To see to see Team Canada come from where they were to see it now, and to see all these up and young coming players, this is so rewarding. And I hope they take this with them next Olympics, and I hope Jamal Murray comes here. I hope some of the other guys come here as well. This was a beautiful moment to see, man. And these guys are trolling the crowd because a lot of the fans obviously in Asia are cheering for the American stuff. Canadians are trolling them. Dylan Brooks, is that the player of the game? I'm assuming he's getting, but man, this is a beautiful moment, guys. Anyways, guys, I could end the live stream here. This was so fun. Thank you for being here. If you guys were here, I really appreciate all of you guys. I will drop a video. This. I want to soak this moment in. I want to see them get their medals, and I'll talk about stats. I'll drop my thoughts as well. Wow, this was such a beautiful thing to see. And then you got Navati who just grabs the player of the game from Dylan Brooks and just kisses it. Oh, what a funny guy, man. Well, this is a beautiful moment. Anyways, I'll let you guys go, guys. I know some of you guys have been here for the entire live stream for 2 hours and 12 minutes. This was such a beautiful thing to see, and I hope you guys enjoyed this just as much as I have. It's like I can't even talk right now because of how emotional I am and excited I am for Team Canada, guys. So that will be it, guys. Thank you for watching this live stream. I hope you guys watched this game and enjoyed it. Best result at FIBA World Cup ever. So the highest they've been were 6th in 1982 and 1990 or 1978. They finished 3rd. This is amazing to see. And they finished 21st actually in 2019. So what can you say about Team Canada, man? Anyways, guys, I got to end this live stream. I want to soak this in. I also got to use the bathroom really bad. I've been sitting here for 2 hours. Thank you guys for being here. If you guys want to subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. I'll drop a video soon about this, guys. Thank you once again. I hope you guys enjoy this, man.